Good day, good people. Welcome back to another video. As you guys can see, I'm currently at work, but the grind don't stop. Today's video, I was sent a link by my brother of this black guy. I think his name is Dr. Umar or Kumar, whatever the case may be. We'll have his name down, the correct version, so that way you guys can look him up, and I'll also leave the link of the video that he sent to me to view this documentary that was on YouTube of this gentleman. But we're going to be viewing this video today, not the entire thing, just the parts that I was just like, really? I didn't know that there were still people like this that were going so hard. So without further ado, let's get into this video, and then I'll come back at the end after we've seen him and his madness and come back with the rest of my commentary.
Undisciplined by their undisciplined parents.
For every black mother in here, don't you ever, black sister, ever, in the rest of your life, go to your son's school with your damn pajamas on! What kind of hood rat, ghetto, you don't go to no school with no damn SpongeBob on! You damn coons!
UMAR Johnson's hatred toward single mothers is expressed in many ways. On several occasions, he has threatened to rip their fingernails out.
And he got the IEP this year in first grade? Can I pull your fingernails out for signing permission to get my little brother tested, Sister Chrissy? Can I pull your fingernails out?
UMAR Johnson has consistently referred to black women as hoes, hood rats, maggots, etc.
You better be bringing more to the table than a pretty face and some hot cookies. Okay? I'm very serious about my life. I'm very serious about my work. I'm very serious about my mission. It's not a game no more. I am now a role model for black boys. I have no time for conscious thoughts. I have no time for conscious hood rats.
A hood rat has nothing to do with how much education you have. A hood rat has nothing to do with what kind of car you drive. A hood rat has nothing to do with what type of social status her parents come from. A hood rat has nothing to do with how much money she makes. You could be $1 million hood rat. You could be a $50,000 a year hood rat. You could be a hood rat that's an engineer. You could be a hood rat that's a medical doctor. You could be a hood rat that own your own business. A hood rat has nothing to do with social economic status for Dr. Umar Johnson.
Priscilla, Hotep hood rat. And you got a weave in your damn head. Oh, Lord have mercy. And she got a weave in her head. You done came to the wrong place, baby. I just blocked Kiki a second time. I blocked her, and she came back. She's a Hotep hood rat of the Hebrew tradition. I blocked Kiki twice. Let's see if Kiki come back again. I'm going to ask my Hebrew brothers to get a hold of your hood rat.
So far, we raised $250,000. I'm gracious, but I'm not content, because I know y'all got a lot more to give me than some $250,000. When Darren Wilson killed Michael Brown, white folks gave him $300,000 in 3 weeks for his defense. And Dr. Umar Johnson is trying to build a state-of-the-art school for black boys that y'all all know I need. And after 6 months, I only got $250,000. Trifling ass black people. I'm gonna call it like I say it. And I don't care if you get offended. We can handle that outside. I'm getting sick and tired of getting texts on my cell phone for black folk talking about I've donated, like they done. You gave me $25 damn and you think you free now. We got to raise $2 million. Your ass ain't done. I better get some more and some more and some more and some more until we hit the goal, brothers and sisters. That's the way we're going to have to do this.
UMAR Johnson's promotion of physical violence against police officers, against black boy thugs, and against his donors is indicative of his tendency to make physical threats against those he disagrees with or those who criticize his violent rhetoric and his scamming of the black community. Here are some examples.
I'ma deal with Papa Smurf. I'ma deal with that little dirty nigga. I heard you, albino. I'ma handle your ass tonight, pussy. You ain't getting away with that shit. You should have never came for me, nigga. I never fuck with your little dirty broke ass anyway. Look in my face when you talking to me. This ain't no WWF, nigga. Who the fuck is you, the conscious Hulk Hogan? You the conscious Hulk Hogan? Papa Smurf? Motherfucker, you look like Tattoo from Fantasy Island with your stupid ass. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech, nigga. Speak your speech. You see that date, August 21st, bitch? That's when I was born. 821, nigga, bring it. Bring it, motherfucker. Little dirty midget. I'm right here, nigga, come bring it. I'm right here, nigga, come bring it. I'm right here, nigga, come bring it. You said I got a little belly, right, nigga? But guess what? I'm comfortable in my motherfucking skin. I love who the fuck I am, nigga. Ain't no problems over here with the Prince of Pan-Africanism. I'm straight. Why the fuck you looking at my chest for, you pro-homo nigga? What you looking at my chest for? What you looking at my stomach for, nigga? You think I waste any time looking at your nut ass? I got a gut. That's all right. I can handle mines though, homie. You can believe that. That's right. Your ass lifting weights because it makes you feel equal. Because you insecure. So you got to be all big and muscle bound. So you feel equal. Well, guess what? You can lift all the weights in the world and you'll never be 6'3", nigga. You can talk about my gut all day, but I'm sexy with mine. I'm fine. I'm cool in my skin. Don't you ever speak my name in vain. I'm talking to you, SETI. Friday night, what you gonna do? I'm calling you out. A debate on black leadership. Ain't gonna be no sucker shit. It's gonna be children and mothers in there, and we gonna keep the shit gangster. You got some personal shit with me, we can handle that shit out back.
We can handle that outside.
I know the conscious community got y'all lazy. Or they running around this intellectually masturbating old ass information. Like Papa Smurf. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. That Papa Smurf shit ain't gonna get us nowhere. You feel me? Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I got this. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I got this. I answered the call, nigga. The other day, Sabir Bey, I'm telling you to your face. It's personal now, bro. You came to the Culture Connection when I was in Chicago. You came to the Culture Connection when I was in Chicago. Told people I didn't speak to your little midget ass. First of all, you ain't but 3 feet tall. How the hell I'ma see you? Bitch ass. You's a hater. But when weak ass dudes like Tariq Nasheed and Boyce Watkins speak my name in a negative vein, I got the air cats out. That's all this is about. You know you deserve this shit, Macadocious. Calling that man crispy. There's some, if you want to say something about the brother, say something about the brother. You don't pick fun at his skin tone. Every time you look in the mirror, you see a cracker, nigga. So you got to go extra hard because you trying to prove to yourself that you a black man. I ain't got that problem. You poking fun at all black women who are richly melanated, and you poking fun at all black men who are richly melanated. I'm melanated, bitch. When I look in the mirror, I see a black man. When you look in the mirror, you see a cracker, nigga. You don't pick fun at his skin tone. I'ma deal with that little dirty nigga. I heard you, albino.
Give Pharaoh a lot. He dropped.
Oh, I ain't speaking on it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't speaking on it.
Okay.
Little dirty ass don't get no words.
Okay.
Stuff I know about Boyce Watkins, I'm not gonna put that out there right now. Because I'm hoping y'all keep my name out your mouth and we go our separate ways, bro. But that boxing match, oh, we can do that. In fact, where's Sinetta at? Since y'all call Sinetta the Don King, tell Sinetta to call that bitch up and see if he can get his ass in the ring for 10 rounds. But if you want to talk that gangster shit and you want to go to the streets with it, okay. When and where? When and where? I want to see this. When and where? So I can knuckle your ass up. You want your ass beat? When and where?
Now that bitch Tariq Nasheed. By the way, Flex, I heard you said you pulling up. I want to know when you pulling up. I called your ass out for 10 rounds. You didn't respond, brother. Get your fat ass in the ring for 10 rounds since you so gangster. You bitch. You could bring Moist Joyce Watkins Moist Joyce Watkins as your partner. We want to do a handicap debate match. Remember back in the days, fellas, when we used to watch wrestling growing up back in the 4th and 5th grade?
This ain't no WWF, nigga. Who the fuck is you, the conscious Hulk Hogan?
It'd be like Junkyard Dog and Tito Santana versus Randy Savage. Y'all remember the handicap match?
Who the fuck is you? Randy Macho Man Seti Savage? You's a fucking nut, nigga. You's a fucking nut.
When you gonna release the tapes, Batiman Nasheed, Batiman Tyreek? Chicken tenders. Chicken tenders, where you at?
I'm right here, nigga. Come bring it. Hold on. Yeah. Nah, I got this. I answered the call, nigga. I do not have a criminal record. I have never done time in a prison or a jail. But these 4 individuals have went too far. One of them is William Clay. I need this motherfucker's address. I'm going to go see him this weekend. Enough is enough. Number 2 is homosexual Gerald Palmer. Find that coward's address. Work or home. Find it. I'm pulling up on him. Mukasa Africa. He's been hiding out lately, but he started the whole shit. He a little bitch ass nigga from Philly. We used to work at the same charter school, Keppera Charter School. Okay? Find that bitch ass nigga because he started this. I'ma see your bitch ass. Okay? And another one is Andrea Stewart. She's the one on YouTube, Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next month for the parent training. Lenore Honor. I'm tired of this bitch nigga too. This is the weak ass dude who got nothing but YouTube videos about me on YouTube. Lenorhonor. I had enough of him too. Monty Woodgrain, I'ma fuck him up too. So if you could get Monty's address, it's time for me to see Monty too. Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me. Kansas City Goonie Goons is ready to do what they need to do. My Philly Goons is ready to pull up on him.
The mythical Goonie Goons that Umar Johnson is referring to would be the same so-called black boy thugs that Umar Johnson wants to murder.
A lot of boys who got the thug energy.
Shout out to the Goonie Goons who've been reaching out to me.
I know, because I do therapy with them thugs.
Shout out to the Goonie Goons.
But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good.
The white man wants us to think they all unreachables. 90% are reachable. 10% Goonie Goons. We're going to have a civil war with them, and that's facts.
Umar Johnson's father had this to say about Umar's threats of physical violence.
Okay, Umar, I know you know where I am. This is Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey, Future Academy, something you began. You solicit the funds for, and you are supposed to be fixing. This is your place. This is what you about. You ain't about that thug life. You ain't about running around here calling people out. You ain't about getting no goons to get with other people. You're supposed to be an administrator of this facility right here to teach young men, or boys rather, how to be men, first and foremost. You got no time for the drama you putting on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. This is supposed to be about black boys getting the best that they can get from you. Is that what they're getting from you right now? That you jumping around, talking about getting names and addresses and phone numbers from people so you can get with them?
We're going to do what we got to do. Enough is enough.
Is that what you showing them the best example of right now? I figured I had to come out here to remind you of your mission. Your mission is not to be running around claiming to get goons or threatening to run up on women.
Anti-Afro Svengali. She's in California. I want to pull up on her when I go out to Cali next month for the parent training.
Threatening to run up on women who you call hoes.
Handle that COINTELHO. Handle that COINTELHO.
Get off the YouTube, man. Get off the Instagram. Cut the nonsense. Stop talking foolishly about exterminating 10% of our boys.
There's people walking these streets who we're going to have to put to sleep. In other words, you might have to create violence to end it. But you have a population of unreachables. The white man wants us to think they all unreachables. 90% are reachable. 10%, we're going to have a civil war with them. And that's facts. Don't give your guns back. Buy some more.
Some of them going to sleep for God.
It's embarrassing to see you out here acting like you haven't even gone through junior high school. It's embarrassing to see you being memed and diminished in your stature because of the way that you're showing yourself. It's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed.
Monty Woodgrain, I'm in your ass. Lenore Honor, I'm in your ass. William Clay, I'm in your ass. Gerald Palmer, I'm in your ass. Anti-Svengali, I'm in your ass. In Mukasa, Africa, I'm in your ass.
People that follow you, they're not going to be able to sustain your project. Not if they think like you do right now, that you need to go around and harass people, threaten people, and try to act gangster. That gangster stuff played out, man. And if it is around, it's for the young boys. You're 45 years old. What are you trying to prove? What are you trying to prove? You want people to think you're a gangster now? And you got a school here? You got a build. You see these buildings? These are your buildings. And you run around here trying to act like a gangster? A thug? This is what your kids are supposed to learn, how to be a thug? Instead of how to be an educated, powerful, young black men? Our principal is Dr. UMAR Johnson. He's going to teach us how to be a thug. You're supposed to be an example. You're supposed to be the best that we got out here. You're supposed to be. You got a doctor's degree, a doctorate degree, 16 years of college or schooling. You're supposed to be better than this. Who in their right mind with a doctorate degree is going to go back and assemble a bunch of thugs, supposedly, to pounce on some people because of what they said on the internet? You're going to lose all this.
UMAR Johnson's long history of threatening people with physical violence is well documented and reveals the truth that UMAR Johnson is a fragile human being who lacks human connection and self-discipline. He is a slave to his own delusions of grandeur, narcissism, and the fantasies that he continues to echo in his own shattered psyche. At this point, there is a significant percentage of UMAR Johnson followers who follow him simply to witness the tragic train wreck that continues to crash and burn. Each day, more and more critics post YouTube videos to discuss UMAR Johnson's erratic behavior, senseless babblings, predatory orientation towards single black mothers, severe paranoia, and scamming of the black community. Day by day, his critics increase in number while his support continues to dwindle. It has been over a decade, promises in 2010 to begin laying the groundwork for the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey Pan-African School for Black Boys, specializing in learning disabilities and disruptive behavior disorders. This will be a private school, and yes, you will pay in order for your son to attend. Grand opening, 9/11/2013. This is chess, not checkers. A decade later, and UMAR Johnson continues to perpetuate mail fraud, wire fraud, and affinity fraud against black people while collecting donations for a non-existent school with no business plan, no board of directors, no faculty, no staff, no renovations, no running water, no HVAC, no electricity, and no financial transparency. In July of 2017, UMAR Johnson said that he had collected $700,000.
How much was raised and what's the status of that?
$700,000, and the status is we're still looking for a school, and the status is my start date for FDMG will be 8/21. 18.
In October of 2017, UMAR Johnson said that he had collected $700,000.
So now what we're doing with the money we've raised, which is approximately $700,000.
As of today.
As of today.
Okay.
In November of 2017, UMAR Johnson said, "We need another million. Can we get another million?"
So Baltimore, what's up, Baltimore? We need another million. Baltimore, can we get another million?
He later stated, "We almost got 1 mil."
I need y'all to call them NFL and NBA athletes. Tell them Dr. Umar need a mil. We almost got 1 mil. We need another mil.
In November of 2018, UMAR Johnson stated that he had collected $750,000.
Okay, number one, his name is Dr. UMAR Johnson. Number two, he's 45 years old. Number three, he does have a PhD and he has a doctorate, is what they say, because he was in school for 16 plus years for college. All of that is fine and handy and dandy, but the way that this brother talks about our young and black boys and black men in general, and about how we're gonna have to take a lot of them out because a lot of them won't listen and a lot of them are so far gone, and it's just disheartening to hear someone speak about black men like this, especially how strongly you already feel about black men because you see how they are treated. You're supposed to be doing something good, and this is not turning out to be good whatsoever. The one main part that really got me throughout this whole documentary is the part where it's showing his father, and his father is going around to the so-called school that he purchased, and is basically narrative in talking through the video as he's showing the school and talking to his son, Dr. UMAR Johnson, and telling him, basically, you're getting thrown off your mission. You're getting so, caught up with the YouTube and making these videos and getting donations and stuff. You're not focusing anymore on what you set out for a mission to be. Like, his dad totally was not with the fuckery, and I was down with his dad, right on, Pops, because your son, the way he comes across and the way he portrays himself, no, I would never, ever send my son or anyone that I knew, I wouldn't even send my worst enemy to his school. Some points that Dr. UMAR Johnson was making and the direction that he was trying to go with, basically, how can I say this, re-educating our youth into making them, de-breaking them from out of this known system that they're in right now that is not correct, and getting them onto the right path and growing up a certain type of way and having resources available to them to help them prosper and everything that they want to do and grow as an individual. All that's beautiful, but the way how he's communicating and how he's coming across, I would not send anyone to his school. And he's raised over $750,000, which is him on record saying this, and we know he's been collecting money since 2010. Where's the money? And did you purchase this building that was worth $400,000? And if so, where's the rest of the $350,000? This gentleman is so quick to tell you that he'll meet you outside, call you a hood rat. Yeah, I'm totally done with him. I'm glad that I was referred this video from a brother. It was a good documentary. I'll put the link inside of the description bar so that way in case you guys want to view the entire documentary, you can. It was just too much of what he was saying and what basically he was going through. Hit that notification button, hit my subscription button first, but hit the notification button so that way you can know every time I'm dropping a video. Hit that like or dislike button and drop a comment until the next video.